Welcome to Project U 2.2, where we don't quit and we don't coast and we don't surrender. My mission is to help you reclaim your clarity, your confidence, and your endurance in life, leadership, and everything in between. On Wednesday, Carrie painted a picture we'll never forget. Tigger bouncing into every room with contagious joy, and then Eeyore trudging in with gloom trailing behind him. And she asked the question, which energy are you broadcasting? Tigger or Eeyore? She challenged us with a 7-day experiment to raise our frequency intentionally and watch how it shifts our relationships, opportunities, and even our own sense of joy. Today, I want to build on Carrie's message with endurance at the center. Because the truth is, sustaining magnetic energy isn't about a single choice. It's about practicing endurance when life pulls you low. I've been both, Eeyore and Tigger. When I was a principal years ago, I taped a little Tigger figurine on the top of a clock in our staff meeting room. And every time we had a meeting, I looked up, and there he was, Tigger bouncing, grinning, reminding me that my energy, it set the tone. If I showed up like an Eeyore, I multiplied discouragement. But if I showed up like Tigger, I multiplied hope. And for the last 15 years or so, I've also kept Disney figurines of both Eeyore and Tigger in my office, side by side. Not for decoration, but for reflection, because both live inside me. Some days, I feel heavy, doubtful, dragging like Eeyore. Other days I feel alive, magnetic, and contagious like Tigger. Endurance isn't the discipline of noticing which one I'm broadcasting and having the practices to shift when I slip. I'll never forget one particular staff meeting. I walked in carrying the stress of leadership. My shoulders sagged, my eyes were down, and my words were flat. I didn't speak negativity, but I didn't have to. The energy, it drained. Out of the room, that moment, I arrived. Ideas stalled. People, disengaged. That was my wake-up call. My energy wasn't neutral. I was broadcasting Eeyore, and everyone turned in. That day, I realized endurance just isn't about pushing through hard seasons. It's about pushing through low energy, discouragement, and doubt until you reset back into strength. This isn't just about me. It's true for every person, every leader. Take Charlie Kirk as an example. Now let's set politics aside for a moment. That's not the point here. What's undeniable is the energy that Charlie Kirk carried. People responded not only to his words, but to the confidence and the clarity he projected. His presence, it was magnetic. Why? Because neuroscience and psychology explain it clearly. There's mirror neurons in our brains cause us to unconsciously mirror others' emotions. His confidence becomes the crowd's confidence, and we saw that across college campuses across the country. Emotional contagion means moods spread quickly. One spark shifts an entire room. Neuroplasticity reminds us that every time you show up with steady, high-frequency energy, you reinforce that as your baseline, and it gets easier to sustain. And so here's the principle. Energy builds movements. People aren't just drawn to your ideas, they're drawn to people who endure with confidence, clarity, and presence. Science confirms that Carrie said on Wednesday, energy is magnetic. The heart's electromagnetic field can be measured several feet outside of your body. You are literally broadcasting the energy, and mirror neurons amplify what people see and feel from you. And the brain's negativity bias, it locks on to Eeyore energy more quickly and holds it longer, which is why gratitude, optimism, and endurance practices are so vital. They rewire your system, your thinking, your feeling. Your energy is not invisible. Your energy is measurable and it is contagious. We have all lived like this, coming home from work, stressed out, and watching dinner grow quiet. Or how about walking into a meeting all tense and feeling the whole room just slow down? Or pausing to reset before entering a room, and suddenly the atmosphere lifts, conversations flow, and people respond differently. That's not a coincidence. That's frequency. That's energy. That's endurance. And here are 3 resets that you can begin practicing today. First one, let's notice your broadcast. Each morning or before each meeting or before you head off to work, ask yourself, am I going to radiate Eeyore or Tigger? Awareness interrupts the autopilot. The second thing, practice breathing and a gratitude reset before that intense meeting coming up, or that uncomfortable conversation that's planned, or before walking into your home from a tough day at work. Pause. Take 3 to 5 deep breaths. Truly inhale and exhale. And think about one thing you're grateful for. This calms the central nervous system and it raises your frequency. It improves your energy. You'll feel the difference. Just try it. And the third thing is anchor with action. Don't just feel the shift. Do something with it. Smile. Speak encouragement. Send a message. Energy plus action locks in change. And here's the challenge. And I don't want you to just think about this challenge. I want you to do it. For the next 3 days, choose one space where your energy matters most. Think about it. Is it at work? Maybe it's your home. Maybe it's a team that you belong to or some friendships. But choose a space. And then I want you to track 3 moments where you slipped into Eeyore mode. And be honest with yourself. Write them down. And then the second thing is each time practice a reset. Maybe the breathing, think about gratitude, and then some action. And the third thing is record the outcome. What happened? Did the energy change in the room? Did the conversation change? Maybe did you change? And then share it. Post your experience, write about it, or record a short video using the hashtag ProjectU22. Tell us, here's what I caught myself as Eeyore, here's how I reset, and here's what happened. Why? Because when you share your story, you give someone else permission to change theirs. You help build a community of people who are tired of dragging their tails and ready to bounce back with endurance. So by Sunday night, look back and ask yourself, what kind of broadcast am I sending into the world? Am I draining rooms or am I lifting them upward? Because endurance isn't just about surviving hard things. Endurance is about sustaining magnetic energy that changes everything around you. This has been Project U 2.2, where we don't quit, we don't coast, and we don't surrender. If you're ready to reclaim your clarity, your confidence, and your endurance, head over to projectu22.org to learn more about our one-on-one coaching, couples coaching, and our retreats. And don't forget, every Wednesday at 6:22 a.m., Carrie brings her powerful perspective for women, faith, and growth. So until next time, stay strong, stay real, and keep living with endurance. See you at 6:22.